Let me tell you about Arthur Morgan, one of the most complex and compelling characters in the world of gaming. Born into a harsh world in 1863, Arthur lost his parents at a young age, his mother to illness and his father to the law. Life wasn't kind to young Arthur, forcing him to grow up fast on the unforgiving streets. But fate had different plans when, at just 14 years old, he met Dutch van der Linde. Dutch wasn't just any outlaw. He was charismatic, philosophical, and saw something special in Arthur. He took the troubled teenager under his wing, alongside Hosea Matthews, and together they became a family Arthur never had. Dutch taught him to read, to think, and yes, to survive by whatever means necessary. The van der Linde gang became more than just criminals. They were a tight-knit family of outcasts. Arthur grew into Dutch's most trusted enforcer, his son in all but blood. They lived by a code: rob from the rich, help the poor, and stay loyal to the family. For 20 years, Arthur believed in this dream, in Dutch's vision of freedom and a better world. But times were changing, the Wild West was dying, and civilization was closing in. By 1899, Arthur found himself questioning everything he believed in. The gang's desperate actions, Dutch's increasingly erratic behavior, and a tuberculosis diagnosis forced Arthur to confront the life he'd lived. What makes Arthur's story truly remarkable is his redemption. In his final days, he chose to be better, to help others instead of himself. He saved John Marston's family, stood up against Dutch's madness, and faced his end with courage and dignity. Up there on that mountain, watching his last sunrise, Arthur Morgan died not as the hardened outlaw he'd been, but as the man he always could have been. His story teaches us that it's never too late to change, to choose honor over loyalty when loyalty demands too high a price. Arthur Morgan's journey from outlaw to redemption reminds us that our past doesn't have to define our future. And sometimes the greatest act of courage is admitting we were wrong and choosing a better path, even if it's our last.